morning, guys. We are awake, and the sleep was pretty good, even though it's not very. Still pretty early morning compared to usual, but it's always normal when you're abroad. And now it's time for the morning shake. So once again, the L-glutamine, 20 grams for digestion. If you take it on an empty stomach, it actually fixes up your gut for digestion. If you have a leaky gut, it fixes that. Also again, 12 grams of Meta Plus we're going to put in here. And I'm going to fill this up entirely with a liter of water. And this shake will help with a little bit of extra burn for the walk I'm going to do before the breakfast. And it also contains some nice extra stimulants to, just a little bit to get the day started. And it tastes amazing, which, like last time I also mentioned, it really does help. Drink plenty of water if something tastes very good. Also put in some L-carnitine, by the way, and some caffeine. So I'm going to put some extra stimulant in here. Why? Because I've been doing that the entire prep, so why stop now? And on top of that, caffeine on the day of the show also helps draw out a little bit more water. So keeping that in until the very last moment is something that I like to do. And I also put in some zinc. So all of these are, by the way, capsules which you can open up, put in here, and it's just going to be one powdery goodness for you to drink up. And zinc you want to take on an empty stomach for proper absorption. We are on our way to getting a massage at Planet Hollywood, but it's not a deep tissue massage. It's actually a zero water retention massage, more of a mobility work massage, which is important after such a long flight. It's always nice to do it right before the show to get some more flexibility for the posing. And I've only done that once in Aruba 2 years ago, yeah, which was a pretty good experience. So this is a massage called Monica, and she is supposed to be very known in the Olympian athlete schedule. She does a lot of Olympian athletes, so very curious to see what it's like. Let's go. Wow. Boom. Oh!
And the legs didn't drop.
No, they hold it. Yeah.
They really hold.
Especially from the side, I'm happy also. Okay, just had the massage. It was very nice. The massage is meant to actually alleviate a bit of stress from the body, a little water retention, eliminate it. And we actually just ran into Stefan as well, and he checked my shape in the bathroom. So he was happy about the shape, and so am I. But now it's time to have a nice vegetable and protein meal, then have a workout, and then use all the remaining carbs for the post-workout meal. But for now, let's enjoy this one. Time for another pre-workout sample to be used, combined with some caffeine and some salt. Guys, just finished off a nice back workout. As you saw, very simple stuff, but stuff that I'm used to doing back at home as well. 1 horizontal pull, 2 rowing movements, 1 pull over, 1 rear delts and bicep movements, and that's it. So this was the last true heavy workout. Now it is Tuesday, so Wednesday and probably Thursday morning we're also doing some workouts, but more of an upper body, low intensity workout just to get blood flowing and to stay in the routine and the discipline of bodybuilding. But yeah, this was a very nice workout at Powerhouse Gym, and I enjoyed this workout. And now it's time for the post-workout meal. Alrighty guys, we are back home making the post-workout meal. This is just dry powder. And do you guys think I brought enough cream of rice? This is an entire Tupperware filled with cream of rice, just plain white cream of rice. And this is actually the Vayu cream of rice, the rice pudding, but then blended up into a more fine powder, which is what I like. I like the consistency. However, unfortunately, this thing is a little broken through the travel, so I gotta be careful here. So, like this. What we're also going to do is add a bit of stevia. I'm not afraid of sweeteners. I've been doing them the entire prep. Adding a little bit of stevia doesn't hurt. Stevia is actually also in literature been shown to be a mild antioxidant. So yeah, why not add it? Also adding some salt, plenty of salt, and some iodized salt. So there's potassium in here and iodine. Do that as well in there. And then we're just gonna mix this up. Always want to mix up the dry powder. All the dry powder into perfection. And only then do you want to add the water. So in just a second, you will see the final meal right now. Alrighty guys, the post-workout meal is done. As you can see, what we have here is 100 grams of cream of rice. But actually cream of rice and cream of wheat mixture, 50-50. We also have the strawberries in the middle. And on top we have Value Final Protein. This is the protein that I trust in my peak week. As you can see, I'm literally consuming it. So this is a mixture of hydrolyzed whey and isolate whey, which is very well absorbable, which allows me to eat this and have zero digestion issues. So I'll be enjoying this a whole lot. Only after this is the last carb meal of the day, so only protein and vegetable meals, and the last meal of the day will be a protein, fat and vegetable meal. But for right now, we are going to enjoy this. Alright guys, I'm not going to talk very loud because Laura is still sleeping. I'm about to give her the bottle, but we're going to do the first part of this meal. So first, this is the last meal of the day, we're going to put in some asparagus in the pan. Let's see. Just like that. Define it a little bit. Then we're going to have some liquid egg whites, 350 grams, which is about 10 egg whites. Just like that. And this is what I like to do. So a lot of people like to cook their egg whites high temperature. I put it on very low. I put a lid on it, and then it cooks very evenly. So as you can see, it's on low. Put it a little higher. Normally I have an induction oven, stovetop, and this is obviously gas, so it will be hotter in the center than on the sides, which makes it a bit more difficult. At home, I literally push, okay, setting number 2, and then in about 20 minutes it'll be perfectly done. In the other pan, we are going to put some salmon. This is already cooked. You can literally eat it like this, but I like to heat it up to make the skin a bit crispy. And that's going to be the final meal with a bit of zero ketchup Heinz tomato sauce. And that's going to be the meal, guys. So I'm going to combine that. But in the meantime, as I told you guys, I need to give Laura the bottle, which is very important. We have the bottle right here, being cooked au bain-marie, which means this is hot water. The milk inside is being warmed up. You don't want to put this in a microwave. And guess what? In this bottle is actually cream of rice, which is literally rice flour. So cream of rice is actually the brand name, the orange boxes, but it's not an actual ingredient. It literally is just ground up rice. And this is very ground up rice, very finely ground, and then filtered, which then gives you rice flour. And this is way more expensive than regular rice flour because it's made for babies, so they have to go through testing and stuff. But that is inside of this bottle, along with the most anabolic milk available to humans, breast milk. Okay guys, so right before finishing the last meal, I like to take my sleep stack. So let me first grab a bottle of water. So, the first thing I like to do is take a melatonin. Every spray is a milligram of melatonin, and it has been proven that you won't be dependent on this if you take it. All it does is bring benefit to getting into sleep and a deeper sleep, and it also is an antioxidant for the brain. So, and it's an orange flavor, so it actually tastes pretty good on prep. It's around 14, 15 sprays, which is a lot of milligrams, but I've been doing that for a while, and it's actually quite healthy, but it comes from me, so take it as you will. D3 and K2 spray doesn't have much to do with the sleep stack, but it's still a very useful spray to use. There's 2 of those. And now, these supplements. So Ashwagandha Pro lowers cortisol levels, lowers stress levels, lowers anxiety, makes it easier to go and fall asleep as well. Then we have GABA. It's a neurotransmitter, and it helps your brain come to relaxation as well via a different pathway. So that's what we take, 3 capsules of that. And then also, I don't have the packaging for this, but this is actually magnesium. So I can take 2 capsules of those as well, which ESN does have. And this type of magnesium actually passes the brain-blood barrier, which means it also acts on the brain in terms of relaxation, but it also relaxes the muscles. So that is my sleep stack. You also have some curcumin. Look at this golden capsule. So there's liquid curcumin in here. Curcumin C3, which is a trademark that actually contains all the curcumoids for anti-inflammatory purposes. And also we have some krill oil and some vitamin E. So those are the supplements that I like to take pre-bed. And now I'm going to show you the finished meal. Okay, this is the final meal of the day. 10 egg whites, some asparagus, about 150 grams of Nordic salmon. So this is the protein and the fat source. So there's quite a lot of protein in here, but at the same time it's a nice and light meal for me. You know, asparagus, the amount of vegetables is low, and just a bit of tomato ketchup, which makes it taste amazing. And this will also make it more accurate for me tomorrow to see what my morning weight is. If it would contain a lot more vegetables, it would simply also be weighing your intestinal volume mass, which is useless, because tomorrow is going to be the weigh-in. So the morning weight will dictate the type of meals I'll be able to have, because we still need to work out, and we still need to figure out how much we can eat, how much we can drink to make weight. And after making weight, then the carb loading fun begins. Anyway guys, thank you a whole lot for watching, for your incredible support with these daily vlogs. We're doing our best to pump out quality content. And don't forget to stay